we added all the events and listeners, but now we need to run queue work in order to listen to the events. How do we do that? Since in the checkout here we run the command php artisan serve, how do we run also the queue work command? The solution for that is to add another service here, which is queue, which will build the same Docker file, and in the end we'll run the command php artisan queue work, and we don't need any volumes, any port, any dependent. This will just run the queue on the background. So let's stop our Docker container here and run it again. Now it will build queue, and it will be the same as the checkout, since they are the same app. And now they are all running. If we scroll up, we can see that an error happened because the queue tried to process admin added job. So this is a problem because this checkout app doesn't need to process the admin added job. So we can fix that by adding different queues. We saw that there was a problem with the queues, that the checkout was processing the queues that it shouldn't. So for that reason we will add a queue for the checkout and for the other apps, so we know which queues we should process. So we need to copy this RabbitMQ underscore queue. For now is default queue, and let's go to our env file, and here I will add it. RabbitMQ default queue should be checkout queue. So right now every event that is fired, this will listen only for the checkout queue, not for the default queue. Now let's go to the previous app. Which are the events that we want for the checkout to listen? So let's go to the product controller, and we want this product created to be dispatched to the queue on queue checkout queue. So with this we are firing the event only on this queue, not on the default one. And for the link, also we need the link controller in the influencer. We want to dispatch also this queue on the checkout queue. But how do we know it's correct? Let's go to the fire event command. We'll get a product here, and we will get the first product. And for the product created, we'll dispatch this product. Is that simple? Before we fire it, we will restart all the containers. So we will do docker compose app build, and let's wait for it to complete. So it runs successfully with no errors. Now we will fire this event, PHP artisan fire. The event was fired, but we can see that it was not handled. As we can see here, it should say a message that the message was handled. But if we add here on queue checkout queue, let's fire this event. We can see that we got the product, but it failed. Let's see the reason why it failed. Not product, failed jobs. At least it should display a message here. I think the reason is because we need also to connect it with MySQL. So let's copy these environments and add depends on. And let's restart it again. I'll build it again. Now that it's built, let's fire it again. And let's see the database. So class product not found. So that is a problem. So I made a mistake in the event here. So my bad, this should be to array. So let's fire it again. And it failed again. So looks like a duplicate entry 1. So yeah, so everything should be correct since we have two entry 1 in the database, but it means everything is working fine. So this is how we create new queues.